Hello, guess who's back? Filming another video. Today is my birthday. It's currently November 4th. So I want to do something and I want to make this kind of a vlog to kind of show you what I do for my birthday. It's really not much. I don't really care for my birthday at all, but I just wanted to take it around the day because on my birthdays usually I do more than on a typical day. So yeah, let's just get started with my makeup first. First, I'm going to put on some lip balm. This is the Smith Rosebud Salve. I've heard a lot of people rave about this, so I thought I'll try it. It's like Vaseline with a rose smell to it. So I'm gonna take off my glasses. I already did all my skincare and all that jazz. So my skin has been breaking out a little bit lately. What am I kidding? My skin is always breaking out. One pimple will go away, and then when that heals, another one will just pop up, and it's like somewhere else on my face. I'm just like, what am I doing that's wrong? Okay, I use this Too Faced Major Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. It's the big one. I found it at like Marshall's, so I'm trying to use it up. I just dot it on like the major parts of my face. I don't put this on my nose. I don't know why, but I just don't. I'll try my hardest to actually show you what I'm doing and all that stuff. So because I am blind, I currently, like, even from this distance, I'm not that far away. I'm just like an arm's length from my laptop, and I'm blurry right now. That just shows you how bad of a vision I have. When that Too Faced primer is rubbed in, I will go into my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and scoop a little bit of that onto my fingers, tap it onto the sides of my nose because that's where all majority of my pores are. I also don't put this on my nose either because I find that primer on my nose just kind of makes the base product slip away, and I don't want that because my nose is one of my most problematic areas of my face. There are a lot of problematic areas of my face at the moment, but that one is a main one. And put some on my forehead. And you all know my little trick that I do where I put this on my eyes, kind of acting like a primer of sort, eye primer. Of course, there's more oil than a regular, eye primer. I might have to actually get an eye primer, but not in the moment. I don't feel like I need one, so I'll just use this for now. And just kind of, rub that in. I'm trying to do this quickly so I can show you my outfit and stuff like that and not run out of time. I have to go to school, and then I'll pick up vlogging again after school. Alright, now when that is rubbed in, let's go into my foundation. I started wearing foundation almost every single day lately, and I kind of like it. It kind of smooths my base out even more and makes me feel that extra level of confidence that I sometimes need. Because right now, if you can see all that stuff, I have just like, it's not pimples, it's acne scars. So I'm trying to wait for that to like kind of heal by itself. And then you get again do dots all over my face yeah. As you can tell, I'm rubbing this in with my hands. I know that's not a lot of people do this, but I guess I just started doing it because it just makes my whole foundation routine that much faster, because I don't have to like wet my sponge and then put it on my face and dab it, or like grab a brush and do this. It's just quick and easy. It's just my hands, it's already there, don't have to wet anything, don't have to pick up anything. And yeah, okay, let's see if I got all the areas. See, this is a very light coverage, and even though you can pick it up, not pick it up, even though you can build up the coverage, I choose not to. I try to keep it as light of a coverage as I possibly can. So those few dots, it basically provided zero coverage for me well, not zero. It still have pigment on my skin. Like you can see on this side, some of my acne scars. Oh God, are a little bit less showy. Well, is it? I can't tell. See, that's the whole point of this thing. It's just that you can't tell that foundation is just all over my skin. Counteract the naturality, the natural aspect of that when I put on my concealer, since I do have I don't really care about covering up my pimples because I would go to my store not go to my store, but go to the store wearing nothing on my face, and I'll be perfectly fine with it. But again, it's for that, like, I just feel that extra level of confidence when I wear it, because, like, again, I'm still a teenager, so I still care about people and what they think about me. I'm pretty sure that almost never goes away, even when you get older. But, you know, I'm still trying to be more confident with myself. I feel like my confidence at the moment is so much better than when I was in middle school, because in middle school I was very depressed, and should I do a trigger warning? Trigger warning, depression talk. I was very depressed, and I was like on the verge of being suicidal. So the level of confidence I had back then is nowhere as much I have now. So if my younger self in middle school would have looked back at me now, she would have thought, wow, that's one confident person. But me at the moment, I'm just talking about, like, I'm not there yet where I feel completely in the most confident about my body and the way I look, and I think that is okay. Excuse the lighting, I'm sorry, but okay, it's editing Sandy, and I kind of went on a tangent during this segment, so I'm gonna reiterate what I basically said. So it's okay to have those off days, because everyone does, where they just look in the mirror and they hate what they see, because our harshest critics aren't the people around us, it's usually ourselves. We're the ones who are comparing us to other people, and when we do that, we just bring ourselves down. When we're standing in front of a mirror, we're basically being vulnerable to ourselves. And when you don't like what you see, you get inside your head about it, and the longer you look, the more flaws you see, and the more that you want to change, and it's just a whole cycle that keeps repeating. But at the end of the day, you are you, and you are still beautiful, and with you, it's, of course, they still take some time. When you learn that you are who you are and you should love the way that you are, then you'll be a whole lot of a better person, and you'll like yourself way more and have the confidence that you so desire. I'm comparing myself to those Instagram models that are shown on my page 24/7. I'm comparing myself to my friends who are a lot prettier and better looking than I am. I'm comparing myself to those people who are so confident in themselves that it just resonates out of them. They don't even have to try to be confident as I do. They can just, the way that they walk down the hallways just shows how confident they are. The way that they talk, the way that they smile, it just makes me so jealous of how confident they are with themselves. That level of confidence is what I aspire to have. Even the most confident people have insecurities, and they might seem minuscule to you, but to them it might take up their whole world. Because when I was in middle school, the major thing I was depressed about is how I looked and what my body looked like. And the way that I'm Asian, as you can probably tell, and I was sad that I wasn't white. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you what brow products I used. The concealer I used was NYX HD concealer. The brows, for brow gel, I used the e.l.f. Brow gel, and the NYX micro brow pencil. And the brow gel, I forgot, Wow Brow, that's what it's called. There we go. And now I'm using my e.l.f. bronzer. As you can tell, some of it just fell off. I was so disappointed, but I used the majority of this products, I guess. And when this is done, I can finally buy my own eyeshadow palette, which I can't wait for. Okay, well, back to what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. Okay, well, the thing is, my race is what when I was younger, I was so ashamed to be Asian because I was an immigrant. I didn't, what's the word? I don't look like everyone else, and that when you don't look like everyone else when you're little, it just kind of puts all the pressure on you, and that isn't good, you know? It's not. And I'm going to put this NYX eyeliner in brown on my kind of the bottom portion of my lids to kind of get that gradient up, if you understand what I mean. I know this isn't like a good tip. It's kind of harsh. It can be kind of harsh on your eyes, but I like the way that it looks, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. And it has taken me so long to actually be proud of who I am and where I came from, and the fact that I speak a different language. I know that might seem like, oh, you speak a different language, you should be proud of that. Like, you're bilingual, that's such a good thing. It's like, well, yeah, but they will just keep asking you to speak Chinese for them. It's like, well, I'm not living on this earth for me to be your personal translator, so no thank you. And I'm not your puppet, and you can't tell me what to do. I guess some part of me was ashamed to speak it, I guess. And yeah, it's the thing with being an immigrant, you know, and I'm the first generation to come over here, so it's not like I was born here or anything. So that just made it extra tricky. Okay, so here's the deal. When I go back to China, I feel like I don't belong in China because I was here the whole time, and that I don't speak that good of my Chinese is not that great. It's at like a second grader level at the moment, so not great. I can hold a conversation. I understand majority of the time of what they're talking about, but I can't communicate as if I've been there my whole life, if you know what I mean. And that also kind of sucks. It's like I'm losing that aspect of who I am. And just because I was ashamed to be who I was. I mean, who I am. I'm still Chinese. It's not like anything I've changed. And when I'm here, I feel off too. Where like I feel like I don't belong here either. Well, especially right now, I feel like I don't belong. Like, with the whole Trump thing, I just want to, if he gets elected one more year, I'm going to freak out. I can't be here any longer. Like, Trump is making racism a whole lot more, normalized than it should be. Like, this whole coronavirus, and with Trump leading the whole issue, has normalized even more, to a farther extent, normalize the racism towards Asians. And people refuse to believe that there even is any racism towards Asians when there clearly is. Like, I remember when I was in elementary school, I think it was like in 3rd or 4th grade, and one of my classmates sat by me and just went up to me and said, "Can you even see out of those eyes?" It's like, yeah, I can see. I'm not blind. It is. I look like I'm a zombie, which I love. That's what I'm going for. Okay, now let's tap some more back into my bronzer and just sweep it across the tops of my eyes to make it that much more blended, I guess. As much as you can blend a freaking eyeliner, if that makes sense. So you can even see it on camera how dark this is, which I just fully enjoy. Okay, let's talk about how my hybrid schooling is going at the moment, shall we? Okay, well, if you're wondering how hybrid is working in like Kansas at the moment, well, for my school at least, basically, morning people are the names from A to K, and the bottom is the rest of the alphabet. So I'm in the afternoon classes, so that means I don't have to wake up as early to go to class, so I can sleep until like 10, which is great. I am liking hybrid mode only because I get to sleep in. And we have basically how classes are when you get there is that you have block days, which basically means that you it's even class instead odd, then you switch us off. So today we have our even classes. Even classes because we had advisory. Advisory is basically where you do your homework. The teacher will sometimes talk to you, blah blah blah, stuff like that, and all that jazz. And I just put some highlighter on my brow bone and the inner corner of my eyes. This is the Milk highlighter in the shade Flex, I believe. I can't really, there's no name on here, so I'm thinking, no, Lit, that's the name. Okay, and I'm gonna use this brush to blend out my concealer, starting with the things I don't need so much full coverage on, which is my forehead, my nose, kind of blend out my nose a little bit, and my chin. Alright, as I was saying, so yeah, advisory is a class where you do homework and all that jazz. And oh, I didn't put on concealer under my eyes. Maybe that's why it's also looking extra dark. It's fine, whatever. I don't care about concealer under my eyes anyways. Okay, anyways. Well, that's basically it. Well, I'm a senior at the moment, so I get early release, which basically means I get out early. So if it was a regular year, I would have 2 hours, but since we're on block days, there's only 1 hour that I get off. So I get off an hour early. Well, I mean, I guess 45 minutes early, depending on how you look at it. When we were online, I got off at like 1 something, and now because I have like afternoon classes instead, I'm getting off every day at like 2. So that also kind of messes up about how long I have to actually do my homework. I'm going to take some of my Coty Airspun powder and tap it all over my face. Of course, this makes me look kind of ghostly, which will bring back the actual dimensions of our face with bronzer and stuff like that. But first, I'm going to since my face is significantly powdered, I'm going in with my NYX Bear With Me Prime and Set and Refresh setting spray. I used a lot. I'm pretty sure I'll finish this by this month. Kind of brings back some of the naturalness of my skin, if that makes sense. I think it was Robert Welsh. It was probably Robert Welsh. I think he is the only actual makeup professional that I watch. Makeup artist, that's what I was meant to say. And he talked about how you shouldn't spray this kind of setting sprays, and doesn't really work on top of powder because it kind of makes a weird consistency. But I didn't really see anything wrong with it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Okay. Oh, I forgot mascara. What am I doing? I never forget mascara. Sometimes I wish that I can use false lashes, but because I do wear glasses, it's gonna keep bumping into onto my glasses, and it's gonna bother me, so I'm gonna not do it. Okay, using an eyelash curler that I got from Dollar Tree, but it's the best one that I found so far. Oh, burp. Curling my eyelashes. Oh, okay, on the other day, I saw on my Instagram Explore page, there was someone who was like just full on crying. I was like, why is she crying on here? And then she started pulling up her eyes, and there was no eyelashes whatsoever. Then she panned to her eyelash curler, and all of her eyelashes were on there. I'm like, how does that even happen? Like, what do you have to do for that to happen? Like, maybe she was wearing mascara and just kind of yanked everything out. But like, you know how much that would hurt? Oh my gosh. Even one, sometimes occasionally there will be like one eyelash that's like longer than the rest and it'll bother me, so I try to pluck it out with my fingers, and even that shit hurts even with just one. So imagine if you got all of your eyelashes just yanked out. Like, how terrible would that feel? And she was one crying too. I was like, bro, I would be crying too if that happened to me. Like, eyelashes take so long to grow, and good thing that has never happened to me so far. And I'm kind of like just knocking on wood. Hold on, I actually have to do it. Hold on, knock on wood that will never happen to me. Okay, let me teach you my eyelash curling method. Okay, can you see this? Okay, so I do one pump at the base, pump, then move up. Kind of, I don't like actually do it like this way. Just hold it on your eyes, and then just move up a few centimeters. Clamp, so it's basically in the middle, then move up again, and then clamp, basically at the ends. So one pump at the bottom, middle, ends, and you can already tell how not much of like a natural shape it has, other than like just the harsh, like kind of right angle that your lashes will get into if you just pump it a few times at the base instead. So I just do this until I like how the shape is. Majority of the time it's just 3 times, then finishing it off with 1, 2, 3 pumps at the base. And done. Ta-da! Look at my eyeballs. Very nice. And then I'm using this CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. I can never say this. I always say like a Lash Blast. Lash Blast Volume. And in the shade brown. I know it doesn't really matter since I have like, oh, I have an eyelash just in my eyeball. No wonder it was like kind of itching me. Alright, there we go. Now let's go into bronzer. I'm trying to use up the e.l.f. bronzer at the moment. I used this a few times this week for bronzer, but should I use this for bronzer? You know what? Let's do it. It kind of, this one instead of my milk one, kind of gives me a chunk just fell out. Did you see that? Oh my god! Now I can't see anything, so I don't know where it is. Well, I'm going to just sweep it across. This one, compared to my milk one, gives me a more natural bronze, which sometimes I like better and stuff like that. So I just sweep it across my forehead, just the tops of my forehead, because I have a big forehead. And big forehead energy. BFD, that's what we're talking about now. Who cares about BDE? It's all about the BFE. Big forehead energy, not big dick energy. Have you heard all the acronyms for all of these things? Like BDE, SED, small dick energy, and DSL, dick sucking lips. I don't know, I just think it's so funny. Like, sometimes people don't know what they are, and I will say it around them, and they're like, what are you talking about? It's like, you don't know? It's like, no, I don't know. It's like, it's dick sucking lips. They're like, oh my god. It's like a kind of like you're sharing a little gossip. And then after I do my forehead and significantly bronze, I go to my cheekbones and bronze there. See? Bronzy, bronzy, bronzy. and then drag some onto here. I have like a receding hairline. Well, it's not receding, it's just like all that area is just my baby hairs not coming in. So I have so many like little baby hairs that it's probably never gonna grow in at this point. Like, I don't want to look like I'm balding at like I'm 18 now, I was about to say 17. At like 18, okay? I don't want that. I don't go on my jawline at all because I find that that's the place I break out the most on, so I don't want to put that much product under there, if you know what I mean. Of course you know what I mean, that's basically very easy to tell. Okay, I'm going to go back to my powder brush. I'm going to pick up any powder. I'm just going to go along it just to make it a little bit more blended in and not so harsh. And then I always put my highlight underneath my blush because I find that that's what looks more natural. And even though this makeup look, I guess my eyes are the only part of my whole makeup routine that's like never natural. Never looking that natural. I guess that would be a challenge of its own, you know. Like my base makeup, it's always, I keep it pretty simple and I do the same thing over and over again. This is, my base makeup is the only, I never change my base makeup. So this is what I basically do on a daily basis. Like for school and stuff, I put on a little bit of foundation. I've only recently started wearing foundation every day, not before. So before I would just do like the whole concealer part and then the rest of it is still the same. So yeah. Put on my cheekbones, again the milk highlighter, and then tap it on the bridge and then the tip of my nose. Tip and tap, tip. Okay, and then I'll tap, get a little more and put it on my cupid as well. I like it shiny. And then I go to my blush. And then I just do like that sunburnt look that most every single girl does, where it's just, you just sweep it across. Like I know Robert Welch that if you put any blush like right here, just kind of plumps up your cheeks. I already have pretty plump cheeks. I have barely any cheekbones to say. So like of course you can feel where my cheekbones are, but you can't tell just basically looking at my face. But let's go into my lips. My lips, I've been doing something new, like kind of that K-beauty kind of gradient lips. This is what I do. This is, oh no, this is my Milani color statement lipstick in the shade Teddy Bear. So it's basically like a neutral rosy brown. Basically, it's where I only put lipstick on the center of my lips and not anywhere else. Kind of makes my lips look very nice, you know? At least in my opinion. No, don't comment like, no you don't, you look ugly, the lipstick on. Okay, look, this is what makes me feel confident, okay? Shut up. Now, I'm gonna take this Essence Shine 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 lip gloss, take up majority of the product, and tap a little bit on the edges of the lips. Get a napkin. I'm gonna rip a piece off because I don't need all of it, and just bite down. Not bite down. Do like that thing so it takes off the inner rim of the lipstick so it doesn't get on your teeth and stuff like that. Now that's my makeup. Okay, I still have time to show you what I'm going to do for my hair and all that jazz. So let me clean up my mess that I made. Not really clean it up, I'm just going to put it to the side. So, should I do outfit first? Let's do outfit first and then leave my hair to last. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, outfit. So, let's do like a cute little transition, you know, where I jump and it just kind of puts it on. I'm not wearing any bra at the moment, so right now, you know, I'm wearing some sweatpants. It's kind of color blocked. I found these at Walmart, so I'm still keeping it because I like sweatpants. So, and I'm wearing my flute t-shirt I have from one of my marching band things. Okay, now I'm gonna jump. I don't know if that was accurate or not, but here's my outfit. I didn't wear socks yet or anything like that, but here's my outfit for today. It's kind of cutesy and stuff like that. Okay. Here is the top. I got this at Shein, and here are some necklaces that I also got from Shein. Here, Shein. And then just like a basic old tank top that tucked into my bra because it was a little bit too long for this shirt. But I don't know, I think I got it as a hand-me-down from my cousin, and then she didn't want it and I got it, and I just kind of just cropped it. So, and then this belt I got it at some like thrift store. And these pants were also got at a thrift store. So yeah, and my anklet I also got at Shein. Alright, so now let's do my hair. Don't you like my earrings? Those are like little duckies. I'm gonna use my straightener and kind of straighten my bangs out because right now they're kind of very curled, which I don't really love. So, well, do I like it? No. And oh, I forgot to hold my rings. These are the 2 rings I'm wearing today. I've recently got into rings and I kind of do really like it. So here is one of the rings with a heart on it, and I got this from Walmart. And this is kind of reminds me of a queen kind of deal. And I also got this at Walmart. So while we wait for the thing to heat up, I'm gonna put on some deodorant. This is from Secret and it's the number 29 Cedar Wood and Citrus. I didn't shave my armpit, so if you see any arm hair, that's why. I got this, I'm pretty sure for free. I just stole it from my mom. And okay, now that it's hot, I'm gonna use this to not curl, but like just kind of straighten my bangs out a little bit so that it doesn't look so floofy. This one, it's always this side that has like the best what's it called, bangs, because it just sticks to my face, I guess you can say. There we go, and that's basically all I want to do. Well, I'll just kind of smush this down a little bit and unplug it just to make sure. Have you ever watched Shake It Up? I'm pretty sure a lot of people do. Cultured people have. And there was a scene on there where Cece basically burned down the whole studio because she left her, I think, curling iron on the station and kind of caught on fire. So I've been scared ever since. Let me go get hair ties so I can do some cute little hairstyle. So I'm gonna take these out because the main reason why I put these in there was so that overnight it can kind of make my hair wavy. See what I mean when I look like I look bald? I have so much hair, but that like my hairline makes me look like I'm like losing hair or something. Okay, I'll keep my little bangs and just kind of tousle it. Alright, now that is significantly tousled, I'm gonna have, it's my signature hairstyle basically. I've been doing this since I was in like elementary school. It's a half up, half down, pretty easy to do, and kind of just push it up, push it up. Alright, see what I mean? When this one goes down more, this one doesn't. Okay, well anyways, I'm gonna use my work scrunchie to do this. But first I'm gonna lay down a base basically. And ta-da! Cute, right? I have the Bath and Body Works Japanese Cherry Blossom fragrance. I just kind of do like a few spritz and then got in my mouth. Not great to eat. Okay. That's it. Here is my final look.
Do you like it? The shoes I'm going to be wearing with this is basically my knockoff black Converse. With this outfit, I'll definitely be posting Instagram pictures. I don't post that often, so I'm trying to keep up with that. I'm definitely posting an Instagram picture today because it's my birthday, but other than that, here is the completed look. I feel very cute in this outfit. Okay, I'll see you after classes. Alright, I'm gonna make that car vlog kind of thing after the thing I do after class and the places I go after class and the video. I filmed it, so I'll be posting that in a separate video because this video is already pretty long and I can't edit this down any shorter without losing some of the basic context of what I was talking about. So that's gonna come up in another video in a few days. I promise it's going to come up, okay? I'm not gonna disappear for a month again, I promise. So this is a outro, I guess. I'll link down the shout of the day like every single time. I'm not gonna do it on video today because it's nighttime. It's currently around 10 and I'm gonna wash my face and go to sleep for tomorrow's school. So thank you for watching today's video. Remember to like and subscribe and follow all of my social and follow all of my social media, which is in the description box down below. I'll see you on the next one, whenever that will be. And remember to wear protection. I love you all. Goodbye.